from right, then this should be live. Check that the audio is coming through. It'll take just a minute. It's like a 30-second or so stream delay on the video, and now when it appears on YouTube. Okay, I'm a little quiet. I have to alter my audio a little bit. It'll take just a minute. It's like a 30-second or so stream delay on the just need to do this audio input capture. And now when it appears on YouTube. So just give me a moment to am I louder now? Okay, I can hear myself. I think. Alright, so if there's any problems with the audio, just let me know. Audio is always the hardest part of this entire experiment. So I think it's okay now. Is it better? Is it worse? Alright, if there's any audio problems, let me know. I'll see what I can do to fix it. So here we go. So quick reminder of what was going on. This is a German reconnaissance. We have a number of areas we have to reconnoiter. I've passed, I think, one, maybe two phase lines. I launched my troops from here. I had the choice of two deployment zones, so one over here and one over here. I chose to go on this one. So I came up along here, got into an engagement with an ATG that was, or an anti-tank gun that is somewhere over this area here. I didn't actually notice it, I never got the spot. My boys kept going. I lost two half tracks, knocked out, and then I have one tank immobilized just because of the terrain. I continued my push up here. I identified some enemy positions here. I lined myself up for a company slash platoon size, reinforced platoon sized attack. Infantry here, tanks on line and engaged into known enemy positions. And now we're going to start pushing with the infantry forward. At least that's the plan anyways. And we're going to try to clear through here and then continue on towards this phase line. Then this is I think this is I'm not sure if this is a touch or capture objective. This is another phase line, which is touch here. So my ideal is to, if I go here, just continue to push up this direction and hit here, then here, hit the phase line, then come back round through all the objectives here and hitting them all in return. And that's the ideal now. So according to the briefing, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, these are actually touch objectives. So I don't actually have to hold anything. So that's fine. And there are less obvious points which are hidden, apparently, that I can reach. Not known to Blair. So they're hidden objectives. So that's fine. So this line. So the majority of the points, if you look here, 1500, 2750, are to reach the touch objectives. So that is what, 4,250 points. 3,700 points are for destroying enemy Soviet units. And then we get extra scanning rewards, which is unknown. But it says here 100 points each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So these are 300 points here. It says question mark, question mark, question mark, but it looks like there's only 3 of them. So, okay, that's fine. So well, that's what? That's 4250. And we're going to assume this is right. That's 4550 points. So not quite, maybe 3/5 of the points are for the touch objectives. So killing commies is just the bonus on top. Again, if there's any problems with the audio, let me know, and I'll see what I can do to fix that. I want to be legible. So we'll see what happened in the last turn. I don't think it was anything. My troops just, well, this is how I got my screenshot that you see here. It was just the screenshot that you see here. It took for the thumbnail or whatever you want to call it, the title screen, and it's just these guys running forward here past these tanks. So that's what's going on. They're just pushing forward, and nothing really you know what happens because I suppressed bad dudes. There was a radio man or somebody with a fancy pants radio backpack in here, and I don't. So this building has been shot up by my tanks already. So maybe I clipped him already. I don't know. But the infantry need to do infantry things and push forward and take a look at what's going on. So that's what I'm doing now. So these guys came under fire, so I pulled them back. Now it's time for them to get up and start moving forward, see if they can draw fire. I'm going to split this squad down here. So you have the guy with the MP40, the MG42, and then two riflemen for carrying ammunition. This sort of the same again, an MG42 and then three riflemen. Um, so these are going to be my forward elements. They're just going to run a little forward here, and sure, who knows what will happen. Will they survive? Won't they survive? Who knows? But they'll help identify any potential enemies by running forward. I'll just give them these little dashes here, and that should be fine. So that's going to be pretty conservative on this initial push because I actually don't have that many troops to lose. Put these guys on a hunt. These guys on a hunt. I'm reluctant to have the tanks go any further, any closer to the town, as the commanders will be exposed. And I don't want them to get clipped by a marksman. This guy already did get shot at. He's fine. The bullets bounced, but he was forced to turn in. But he can see into this area here, so that's fine. And then I have this tank here hanging a little back, just in case there's anything over here watching. Maybe I'll push him up a little bit, but again, I'm reluctant to have the tank commanders too exposed. So there's not much to do for this. My half tracks are here, most of them are moving. There is a mortar carrier. I have another mortar carrier someplace. There, actually. So that's fine. I'll push this guy up to be with his brother. So if something bad happens, yeah, it'll be grand. They can join. They can do fire missions. Who are you? You're the company commander, so that's fine. You're fine. You are fine. You have the survivors from the other half tracks. They got knocked out earlier on, so that's fine. And we'll just start pushing you forward as well. You'll get a move command rather than fast commands because we don't want you to get too entangled. Let's put you there like that. And that's all we were doing. Nice conservative turn. Let's watch and see how many of my dudes get killed. I am just going to skip forward a little bit. Unless oh, there we go. Got audio contacts, or got a tentative contact there. And we have our first casualties. Of course, it's a rifleman. Oh, gosh. Warfare does be harsh. Okay, so what happened? They got a tentative contact. They noticed there's someone over here. I should have put these guys on a hunt. Then they dash forward again. Which is fine. Then they dash again. It's gonna be marksman, isn't it? Okay, pause here, because we get a spot. What are you? God damn it, it's a marksman. Take a look at Vasily's light stuff over here. So that's what's going on here. And he's gonna fire off just one shot, isn't he? Oh, my boys get the spot. They open fire. Oh, we killed him, did we? Oh, the tank engaged him. Okay, so the tank killed him. He clipped one of my boys. Right here. Took one shot. Just one. That was all he needed to do. Asshole. Popped him. Just caught him here. Knocked him out. Let's see if I can catch the. There it is. Boom. Took a single shot. Wait, was it more than that? Who else? Did somebody else engage him? Oh no, it was just my tank engaged. He fires one shot, gets the kill. Or is it a kill? No, he wounds him. You can see here it's a little cross. So that means he's wounded. So I can actually leave some my dudes there to pick him up again. Did he have a Panzerfaust on his back? No, he didn't. He was just the assistant squad leader, and he got clipped. That's fine. And then my tank engages and gives that sniper a 75mm HE round to the face. Ah, actually, I missed. It landed over here, which is about 3 action squares, maybe, which is about 24 meters away. An action square is 8 meters. And yeah, yeah, so there you go. An action square is 8, not square meters. It is 8 meters on a in per side, I guess. So that's 64 square meters. So this landed 24 meters from that poor guy, and the fragments went and the shrapnel went and clipped him. So he's wounded. There, downed. So that's fine. 1-for-1 trade. Oh no. But this is World War II. This is what happens. Mass mechanized warfare. Or not even. Well, um, the losers complained that on the Eastern Front it was man against man, but in the Western Front it was man versus machine because they were fucking losing because they're idiots because they're assholes. But there you go. So that's fine actually. I'm pretty happy with how that went. We're going to continue. We'll give these hunt commands because, why would we want to do anything else? Give these their hunt commands. And yeah, we'll just have to continue forward like this. Leave these guys behind. They'll start buddy aiding their down comrade and collect his ammunition. So I don't see any need to do anything further here. So we're going to do this. I'm going to leave the tanks for there. They can support from the rear while the infantry move forward. I'll consider getting the half tracks online pretty soon. Push them up, give them some MG42 support, additional MG42 support. But I don't want, do I want to do it? Sure, yeah, why not? So just push them forward a little bit. They'll still be hull down, just ready to push up a little bit and hopefully not die. We'll see what happens. So again, they're going to be they're going to continue to be hull down. It's not going to be an issue. They're not going to expose themselves. They're just going to push a little bit forward. And what I want to do is we want to bring the platoon leader up so he can observe the goings on and stay in C2 because these guys are, well, they're still in C2, which is good. Yeah, we just have to do it like that because we have to keep in mind that C2 is quite important. It's something you have to keep an eye on. It's not like the modern games like Black Sea where you don't need to worry too much about it because radios are ubiquitous. So I'm not going to do anything too interesting in this one, and I don't see myself doing anything too interesting for the next few turns. We're just going to skip forward a little bit, like yeah. So that was fine. Nothing happened on this one. No engagements occurred. I need to. Well, I have to start moving a little bit faster. I think what I'll do is I'll let the infantry move up and fist this area here. Get line of sight into here. But we have I have an hour and 40 minutes left. But when we get into engagement, that time will actually run out pretty darn quickly. So it's something we have to consider. Ideally, I want to get dudes in around here to be able to look out through here. I can't really risk. I just need to clear a path through these trees. So that means infest, or through the buildings, I should say. Infest here, then push forward, infest here, and then we can consider crossing. These bridges here are actually crossable, which is important. So I discovered that there's a bridge over here. It's the exact same type, but and the Panthers can cross it. So that's the same bridge there. So it's the exact same on this one over here. Um, this is one of those things where you have to balance aggressiveness with caution, if that makes sense. Speed and caution, I guess. Yeah, speed and caution, or aggressiveness, and I don't know. But we have to keep pushing. Uh, we can't afford to hang back if we need to get our objectives. So we're going to continue pushing forward with the squad leader. He's going to go and infest that. Check out that. This squad will be hanging back, providing a bit of kind of like a base of fire, I guess you call it. Again, they have two MG42s. They should be fine. These guys have started buddy aiding, so that's good. These guys are pushing forward again. So we're kind of doing this whole one up and two back, or it's even like if you want to go by fire teams, I guess you could call it one up and five back. So yeah, and these guys are here. Tanks providing Overwatch. You got plenty of Overwatch, which is good. And yeah, we guys started out looking here. They don't see anything, but then again, like I said, there is an ATG, an anti-tank gun. I think it was somewhere over here. I think, or else it was up here. Well, whatever. It's somewhere around the area here on this line of sight. You can see down in towards here, and you can see my two knocked out. Whatever the heck these are called, SPWs. This bogged. So angry. German engineering, my ass. Superior German engineering. They did what Panzers usually didn't break down. So yeah. Yeah, so that's what I have to do right now. These guys aren't getting shot at, so I'm going to turn this guy out. So I have less of a fear of him getting clipped. If they could have shot him, they would have already. They would have shot these guys here. So I have no fear of this guy getting. So that would indicate. That's what that would indicate, anyways. So off we go again. New turn. Let them carry out their orders. Let them push forward. I'm going to skip forward again unless something interesting happens. No, pushing forward. They seem fine. Their suppression meter is fine. It's pretty low level. Not entirely empty. It's empty for this guy. So they don't think they're getting shot at. He's just a little bit worried now because he's gone out of contact with his platoon leader. But interestingly enough, he's still in contact with his commander. And that's because he's in range. These guys are in range of the vehicles here, so they will shout back here to somebody who does have a radio, and or probably these tanks here, so they're in contact with the higher echelons of the formation. Yeah, so these guys are happy. I'm gonna let that play on. These guys have recovered their comrade. So I'm just gonna have these guys move up as well. They'll push up and they'll take the flank here. I'll sure we'll set them up there for now. So we'll have two elements back. And then these two squads here. Yeah, they're just chilling back here at the back here. And they're providing like the line of sight into here. And they should be able to light up anyone who opens up from these buildings. Maybe I should split off a scout team, but I mean, I already have one team up. So that's fine. Tanks are good. Tanks can chill at the back. Going to take this. We're gonna take it easy clearing through here because like the Russians don't have much in the way of anti-tank guns. Like they don't have like Panzerschrecks or Panzerfests or anything like that. I don't think. I hope they don't. But they do have anti-tank rifles, which will do a number on the half tracks. Like it's like a great big bullet rifle, and it'll I've seen it knock out these half tracks, and it'd be a pity to lose any more of them than I already have. So again, nice and boring. We're going to push forward. Nothing. If you're enjoying this, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in chat. I do like talking about the games. Um, yeah. Okay, so these guys have pushed, I think, sufficiently forward that they don't think there's any threats there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the half tracks up into a hold down position-ish, where they can provide fire support if needed, if anything happens. Plus, we want to regain line of sight with the platoon leader. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to use the hunt command. No, we're going to leave you chilling at the back because you'll go out in front of this tank and bad things will happen to you maybe if something happens. Maybe I should push the tanks forward. Yeah, push the tanks forward as well. Get them a little bit. Get them into it as well. They're Panthers, so they should be able to survive tank a hit if an ATG shows up. Not the SPWs won't. Alright, let's push forward. Again, this is nice quiet. We've engaged and destroyed 2 enemy positions, I think, at this stage. It's been rather quiet. A few turns thus far. I've had 2 SPWs knocked out, along with a couple of casualties in both. This tank has been immobilized because superior German engineering is a lie. And I had this one dude here, one man in this team got clipped by a sniper who got blasted by, took 75mm HE love to the face. Yeah, so things are good. The infantry push forward. Can I be more aggressive? Yeah, I can always be more aggressive. They haven't been shot at yet, which indicates that there's probably nobody in these buildings left. This is probably just an outpost here, which is fine. But yeah, we'll maybe be a bit more aggressive, push these guys, give these a quick move up here. These guys have gotten there, that position, unmolested. So I'm going to give these guys quick moves as well. I want to get them up and observing a bit faster. We'll leave those on their hunt command. These guys are fine. They are just quite tired. We're going to let them recover some stamina. And these tanks are okay. Nobody's trying to engage them just yet. This guy feels good about his situation. And these guys feel fine. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing there. Just this is a boring few turns. Where not much is happening. I'm just going to take some tea. And of course, something happened there. That was an anomalous explosion of some kind, and I hope it wasn't mortars or artillery. And if it was, because if it was, it means I need to move everything. Oh, there's tank contacts. Interesting. And another anomalous explosion of some description over here. Okay, the commies have armor. Okay, so first off, identify this. What happened here? Was this direct fire or indirect? I don't see any shooting model, which means nobody spotted it. Which gives me think, allows me to think, makes me think that that may be a spotting run. Then we had an anomalous explosion over here. Gonna turn trees off. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, Alt T. Okay. Again, what was this? An anomalous explosion of some description. I think those are mortar rounds coming in. Now, I hope I killed that. That was a forward observer team there, and I hope he got clipped. But he may have called in a fire mission, because the AI does things like that. So again, these guys are unsuppressed. That's fine. Worry again is this like Katyusha or whatever the equivalent of, rocket artillery is. Russians have a lot of that. I just want to check. So we got a contact on what? So some sort of tank. Who sees that? Alright, so we're just going to see if we can identify who can see that. And you can do that by just clicking on your individual units. So somebody, oh, you did. So you guys think that there is an armored vehicle, a tank, over there. And you can actually see that far. So that is good to know. These guys are still in contact with their company commander who's over here. The company commander is going to get that information through the C2 links. So it would probably be a good idea to move this dude up beside the tanks and have him get out and relay that. I have two options actually. I can split off a scout team or a fire team and have them sprint over to the tanks here and tell them, oh hey, there's enemy armor over here. The other option is I allow it filter up to the platoon leader. These guys are actually in contact with their platoon leader, so they'll either signal it or shout at him that there's enemy armor over here. And I think I have to dismount him once he gets the information. I think I have to dismount him. We'll see. I'll leave him in the vehicle for now. Maybe I can. No, will I open him up? I'll open him up, and he may shout it over to the tank here. This is not the platoon leader, but he is in contact with this. This is the platoon leader over here. So he'll relay it using his radio to the platoon leader of the tank platoon, and then it'll filter up over the C2 links. So that's what we can do. I'll keep you guys in position for now, or will I? I don't know. These guys are moving up. They're feeling good about their current circumstances, so I'm going to let them do that. These guys are in position. No engagements have occurred. We have enemy mortars here. I'm hoping AFO, but hope. I'm going to have these guys rush over forward here. Have them hunt here. Hunt. Hunt. And we're going to clear this building out here. Gosh. Do I want to... They would have been engaged by now because they are visible from all these buildings except for this one. What we'll do is we'll give them a 30-second wait command. You guys have 30 seconds to get into position. And then you guys can do things. We're going to push you guys up here. Like that. Yeah. I think that's going to work. That's a spotting round. So spotting round came down around here. And then another one came around over here. So they're calling it in around this area here. They're calling in those spotting rounds on the tanks, I think. So it may be a good idea to expedite movement through here. Get them out from under wherever the spotting rounds are going to be coming down. Now, it could be if we clipped the FO, could be it'll just constantly stay in the spotting phase and they'll never actually launch a fire mission. Could be they'll just dump the fire mission. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. I'm willing to eat the casualties. Even though maybe I shouldn't. So I'll just run you guys up here. I'm going to gamble that they're calling it in here, so I'll give it another turn or two, and then we have to clear this point here, because they're going to be calling in artillery or mortars. It looks like it's mortars. They're going to be calling it around this area here. That's what I would say. These guys need to go and clear datum. I think that's the submarine term anyways. I'll move you up here, and sure we'll get you into that building there. And sure we'll see what happens. Dash you guys over here. Target light in here for 10 seconds. And then they'll enter the building. And that'll be it then, and then hunt them to the second floor. So that's what we're doing there. Okay, off we go. Let's see C2 links do its job. Will it filter up towards the thing? We will see. Oh, yeah, there it is. 2 mortar rounds. So they're calling in the fire mission now. They're just going to dump the rounds on this area here now. So, gotta get my boys into cover. That came in faster than I anticipated it would. They may have a TRP over there. Why used... Oh, I never unpaused you, did I? Idiot. Fair enough. Okay. So, yeah, we need to... there are mortars coming in here. If it lands... Like, they should be... As long as it doesn't land in the half tracks, they should be fine, maybe? These guys are turning in anyways. It doesn't look like my boys have actually spotted anything. So I think I'm fairly okay to continue the push. Alright. Cancel your guys' pause order, because that's just me being stupid. Get you guys moving now. Alright. We're gonna pretend that we have established our base of fire. These guys are gonna be getting schwacked. So we want to keep the half tracks out of the line of fire as much as possible. We're just going to sprint this guy up here. Hope for the best. And we're going to sprint these guys, get them out from under. I left mine just too static here. That's what this mortar barrage is telling me, is I left them static for too long. Which is less than ideal. And it would have been better if I hadn't. Interestingly, the C2 links haven't relayed the tank spot up. That'll be fine. These guys, I need to move these guys forward. And then what they'll do is the infantry will spot. If these guys shared it. No, they haven't shared it with anyone. What the fudge? Alright, push these guys up forward anyways. Get them out from under the barrage. And push you up there. That should be fine. And you may as well, you're in a half track as well. In your part of the formation, so push you over here. Hopefully not too many rounds will land on you. And that should be it. The rounds are landing on the tanks like I forecasted, just kind of faster than I had anticipated. So that's fine. I thought I would have had a couple more turns. I think there's a TRP here. That's the only way those rounds could have come in so quickly and so accurately. Yeah. And they're only mortars as well, so that's fine. There's a wild one. Went way off course. So that's all fine. Oh, what happened there? Somebody popped up and I think he got gunned down. Yeah, he did. And there's somebody left alive up here, but not for very much longer. I think this is an FO team here. And then he gets clipped as well by the base of fire elements. This guy is moving up, as you can see here. And he has a quick move here. He's going to start shooting into the building any second now. So, yeah. He has submachine gun, like a PPSH or something like that. He has whatever they're, another SMG. I have no idea what these things are called. Yeah. So they did survive the tank fire. So what happened? We got into an engagement. So we'll just watch what happens. My boys are moving up. They're setting up in their base of fire. These guys are dashing forward. I was rushing, so I didn't wait long enough for the base of fire elements to properly set up. But these guys are chilling here at the back, watching with the MG42. Mortars are again landing down over here, but that's fine. My dudes are getting out from underneath it. My boys are setting up here. Turn trees off. Okay, so they halted here, and they spotted this poor fool. Let's see, wait. And he's a marksman. You can see is the sniper rifle here. He gets up, he tries to take a shot, and then he just gets domed. Well, I don't know if he gets domed or not, but he gets downed anyways. So watch him. Is he alive? Is he not? He's wounded. Okay, so he didn't get domed, but he got clipped. So he's out of the fight. He's a marksman of some description. So it looks like there's actually a sniper team section there. So then we got these guys here running around. What happened? The guy with an SMG opens fire on this team here. Starts engaging, but he misses. And then everyone sees him, and they just start lighting him up. The MG42s just start spraying him, then hosing the building down. So this is fine. This is what winning looks like. Yeah. So this is just an enemy outpost line. So it looks like they had a team, headquarters element. Now I don't know. There was a dude with a great big, it looks like a radio backpack. So this could be a forward observer team, along with a sniper section, which makes sense as a forward outpost. If anyone comes, drop artillery on it, a couple of dudes to observe, and then try to take a shoot leadership element. Normally, yeah, marksmen. I mean, ideally they're scouts, they're observers, gathering a bit of intel, and like not really giving away their positions by shooting. But I think this is a forward observer section, anyways, and that's why these they did a mortar mission around this area here. And I reckon there must have been a TRP over here because that was too fast in terms of fire mission and only like 1 or 2 spotting rounds. Armor contact hasn't moved, but you can see here it's actually spreading around the C2 links. So the tanks are now aware, my Panthers are now aware that there's an enemy armor over here. As you can see, these dudes passed along to these dudes, who passed it along to these dudes. Or else it's already gone up and down the C2 links. Does the company commander know? Yeah, it's gone through the C2 links. The company commander is now aware of the existence of that enemy armor. Yeah, as are everyone else in the formation, it looks like. So C2 links, the radios worked. So that's fine. Now, was I right in thinking that there was... Oh yeah, look, a round went way off course over here. What's this? Could be a mortar thing that coming in. There's a lot of dust from it though. It isn't though. Could be something that just went way off course. Big dispersion. There's one over here. There's one here. It's just. I'm just gonna call it. Assume it's just dispersion, not another mortar section. Or worse, artillery, heavier artillery. So it's just a matter of just keep pushing forward. So we've done that. These guys are getting riddled. They're having a bad day of it. These guys have the spot. May as well get these guys in on the action. Again, what we're gonna do. Oh no, they can't spot it. Can these guys see anything from their position? They can. So we're just gonna target light there. So just fired a few bursts. These guys are moving up to keep this dude's head down. These guys are moving up now. They're gonna halt there for 10 seconds. I'm gonna do a little trick. So we have the 10-second here, which means they shoot here for 10 seconds. And what you do is you add a new waypoint on the same position, and you do a target light on it. And then you give it another 10 seconds. And that means what will happen is they'll run over here. They have one waypoint for 10 seconds, and so what they do is the target light in here. And then they'll spend another 10 seconds because there's a second waypoint on top of the first waypoint. They won't move their positions, but what they'll do is they'll shift fire up to here. And then what we can do is we can force entry into this building, and then we'll just hunt them up here. And hopefully there'll be no survivors in this building. Now, the reason we do the hunt is that they quick move into the buildings they're in cover. And then on the hunt command, if anyone is shooting at them or anything like that, or they spot anyone, they'll halt, they'll cease the movement order, and they won't go up to the top floor. They just engage from where they are. So that's what we're going to do there. So I'm going to give that command there to this team. I'm going to give them like 10 seconds there. Again, they're just, or 20 seconds there. They're going to riddle that a little bit. Give them another movement order here. We'll just quick move them over here. Get them pushing up. These guys have the guns. I can only give them a target command. I can't give them like a... Oh, they'll be fine. They'll engage anything they see. I don't think Russians had a man-portable AT weapon system like the Panzerschreck or Panzerfaust. Unless I haven't played Red Thunder or Fire and Rebel enough to know if the Russians are equipped with bazookas, or if they're equipped. I know they have the AT rifle, anti-material rifles, or AT rifles. They'll punch through a half track pretty quickly, pretty easily. But I think everyone's fine now. So we'll just let this move on, see what happens. Again, I'll just do my thing, skip forward, anything interesting happen. Oh, fudge. These guys took a hit, somebody got clipped. Looks like a mortar round. There's some shooting over this direction, interestingly enough. Okay, so we'll just watch what happens. Yeah, we got in there. Cleared the building out. They're making entry now, so that's fine. So I'll just show you what happened. So as you can see, these guys are moving up. Oh, they already clipped him. So he was clipped anyways. So that's fine. So they move forward, get outside the building, and skip forward. They rush up to the windows, and then they hit their first pause. So they see they get the pause command here in a second. There you go. And they have their 10 seconds, so they're shooting in here. They're just firing into the building here. And then they're going to hit the second one now. There you go. Second one has been hit. So they're firing up into the top floor of the building. He just keeps bringing his pistol out. He doesn't like his NG42. And then now they force entry into the building. And they haven't got their hunt command yet. They haven't reached the hunt thing yet. But that's how we get in anyways. Now, what happened to these poor guys? So they're engaging because they see the SMG gunner in the top of the building. He's clipped. That's fine. They cease fire. Something happens over here. What is it? Mortar lands there. And another mortar lands here. And he gets downed by one. So it's just a rifleman, not the actual gunner. Now, I don't think I gave these guys a shoot command, so they think there's someone still up there, so they're just spraying into the building. But that's what happened anyways. So these guys are pushing around. And everything is good. Don't think they're anywhere shooting from any of these buildings over here. Which makes sense, we only hit an outpost line. Okay. Nothing else off note happened. So we're just going to go on here. Cancel these guys target command. So they're fine. Everything is good. These two dudes are up here. I could have sworn there's a third. Should have been a third. I'm going to leave these here. We're going to spread them out. This team here will handle their casualty. This team here will push forward, get a bit of dispersion going on. We'll put them in here. Put them on this corner there. And that's fine. This three-man team, they're good. Cancel these guys. Shoot command. What happens? Okay. We're gonna split this team. Where's this guy? Look at him. Put his MG42 on his back and pulled his pistol. His Luger. So that's what's going on there. So we're gonna rush these guys up here and just hunt them into this building here. These guys can run past. Nobody's shooting at them. So we're just gonna push them over here and then hunt them into this building here. And we're just gonna have to be a little fast because again we've 94 minutes left. I'd rather use as much of that, as little as that 94 minutes as possible pushing through here because we might have to engage into a long range tank duel with whatever this is. So, and it'd be rather unfortunate if I had to do that on unfavorable circumstances. Where is that tank? It's there. I guess I can roll my tanks up here from the, and they might be able to start engaging from this position here. Okay, we'll see what happens. Maybe from over here as well. We'd have to use the infantry to clear forward, make sure these buildings are clear of anyone. But I think it really this really is only just an outpost line. I'm not too concerned about it, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm happy with my movement orders as so far. Sure, we'll get this team up here, get this squad consolidated in this building, and that'll be it. Off we go. Next turn. And just skip forward a little bit. I think I know what happened. Oh, we have a spot on something. We have a spot in a few things. What the heck is this? Jeep. And a T-34 with tank riders. Plus infantry contacts. Oh, we're engaging. Yes! Nicely done, Panther. Okay. Oh, yeah. They clipped it. Alright, let's watch what happened there. So, we believe there are enemy infantry in this area here, which would make sense. I didn't anticipate that my tanks capture man in the open. Oh, no. Okay, let's see what happens. Our boys are moving forward. Everything is going good. And then we get a spot. Okay, this isn't a Lend-Lease Jeep, I don't think. I think this is a Rush, or is it? Is it a Lend-Lease Jeep? Multi-purpose vehicle? Do they have? No, maybe it is a Jeep. I have no idea what the heck this is. I don't know if this is a Soviet or Russian vehicle or if it's a Jeep that was then leased to them. But this looks like a HQ element. I mean, this guy has a well, he has a beret, not a helmet on him. So, and he has a different color sash or whatever you want to call that thing. And he has like medals and stuff. So I'm going to think he's like important. It says he's a HQ team. And then we identify a T-34 with infantry chilling on the back. These guys have fancy boards, shoulder boards. This guy has a fancy star thing. I don't know what rank that is, but it marks him as some sort of leadership team. Yeah, and he has that. Oh, he has a ribbon, George ribbon. And yeah. So yeah, I have no idea what this tank is. That's a T-34. Don't know. Is it T-34-85? I have no idea. But yeah. So what happens? Who gets the spot on this? My Panther. Even turned in, he gets the spot. Good lad. So he twists over, rotates, and then fires. Oh, sure, we'll track the shell. There it is. Tracking. Tracking. Oh, straight in here. Now, where's it hit? Did the model, did it appear yet? Watch, where does it hit? Ooh. And it clips a couple of the tank riders. So it looks like, oh yeah, it hit right there. Very good. Right there. And the T-34 is knocked out. First one hit. Hold on. Yeah. So this team is moving up here. They're rushing over this direction. The Russians are rushing. And then we identify an enemy. We get a tentative contact on somebody in here. Where is it? Come on, there we go. So he's not engaging anything yet. Is it these guys? Yeah, these guys see him. I think they see him. So we're getting in. We're moving up here now. So we have to infest this area, and so we need to set up like a base of fire basically along here. These guys are setting up in here to start providing support. They'll get the spot eventually and engage. We'll get another squad set up here. Are these guys done medicing? They're not done first aiding just yet. They're still working on that. So what we'll do is we'll give these guys a 30-second pause order. If they get it done, they do. If they don't, they don't. Get the other fire team like over here. And these guys are fine. They've infested these buildings here. Taking a look around, haven't spotted anything of note or nothing of concern. So that's good. So this team here will support. This team here will rush forward and clear this structure here. Use it as an OP. I think that's what we'll do here. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good position. We need to get the tanks forward and start getting them into fight. Because if there's one tank, there probably is a platoon worth of them coming. Like they don't move in individually. There was a tank spot a tentative tank contact over here. That may be this guy who just got clipped. We've lost we no longer have a tentative tank do we? Oh no, it's still there. It's just one of these common things where it just glitches out and just disappears every now and again. So let's set them up here and then get them looking over this direction. It could be enemy. We've triggered something which is causing them to reinforce here. And they're trying to push reinforcements up into this thing here. And let's move our tanks forward into such a position where they can't do that. Their reinforcements will gun down before anything else. So it looks like there weren't any additional mortar drops here. Yeah. So I'm going to make the very bad assumption that the enemy fire mission is complete. And we can just push forward. Open the tanks up, get them spotting again more efficiently, get the tanks moving up into a more advantageous position. Like some of them are, what's the word I'm trying to think of? They're obscured from bad dudes. They can't see much. There's buildings obscuring them. Their lines of sight. This guy got away with it. We're going to push you forward here. Get you up there like that. And we're going to fast move you. We're going to fast move you around here. We want to spare your tracks as much as possible. So fast move. And then we'll give you can just hunt your way up then. Tank, what are you doing? Just fast move you up here. There. Oh, we'll hunt you from here. And sure, hope for the best. That means this team here, you guys get to hunt your way forward through here. Infest this building here. And give you guys 30 seconds to collect your comrade. and then we rush you over here to be a base fire element here. That will be good. And you guys get set up here, and we will face you out here because we're expecting contact pretty soon. And that's that platoon moving. These guys, we'll just have them chill at the back for now. I don't think there's much I can do with them right now. We have a Schwimmwagen. May as well get the Schwimmwagen up with the scout team. Push you through here. Get you up with your boys up here. And these guys are here. They can chill with the... We'll put the Schwimmwagen over here. May as well. So these guys have less of a run to get back in their vehicle. Everyone else can just chill at the back. We're not calling any fire missions right now. And that's it. So on we go. Again, if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Oh, we got the spot. Boys, it's another HQ element. So we'll see what happens there. This Jeep thing is moving. We get another tank's contact over here. Second Jeep. Very good. There we go, another tank. Okay. So this is a tank platoon plus maybe a company equivalent. I don't know. More infantry contacts over here. So this is enemy. Okay, so they're doing a rapid reinforce. They're trying to get troops into this position here. We get more tank contacts up here. Okay, my tanks are getting spots now, so we'll start getting we're going to get into a tank duel now. It's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. Okay, that was a miss. This looks like a enemy either movement or counterattack. And I got the first shots off, so not great, not terrible. We got our miss though, so that's unfortunate. So we've come across enemy defensive. This is their initial outpost line. It looks like here. There's no enemies. There was just their outpost, and we've triggered the outpost. The outpost communicated back, and enemy counterattack is coming this way now to try to force us out of this town, which is fine. We have a well, it's more than a toe hold. It's more than a finger hold. We have a hold on this sector here, so that's good. We have a spot on an enemy here. He's with his SMG. Like, the SMG is a very short range weapon. I mean, it's dangerous at short ranges, but at this range, it's not. The MG42 is a far bigger threat, so I'm not too concerned right now. You got a spot on enemy armor, but I think we got a miss. So again, we'll just spot. I want to make sure we got spot. Our boys started engaging this dude over here. He's a HQ element. He has his binoculars. You can see there he's using binoculars. He's staring into the wall with his binoculars, as officers would want to do. So that's fine. We have, okay, what are these? So again, that's that first vehicle we noticed. And this is another vehicle. Again, this doesn't seem like none of these guys are wearing berets. They're all wearing helmets. So this is a more junior team. I reckon this is like a company commander, maybe even battalion commander. He has a beret. He doesn't have a helmet on him. He has a beret on him. So I don't know what to make of that. And he's a HQ element. Okay, and we have another tank here. Again, more Tanko Desansky. Okay, this dude has binoculars here. So he's important. He might be important. Resolution's too low on this shoulder board. I can't tell what rank he has. He may just be. It's not a marksman team. I don't know. Maybe it is marksman. Sniper team section. I don't know. But anyways, that's what's happening right now. So we'll just let this play on again. So it is what? It's 2 tanks. Okay, so that's 1 tank. And this is a second tank. So it is a tank platoon with this Tanko Desansi. I think it's Tanko Desansi. but they're tank descents, so it's like what's the word again? Dismounted infantry, dismounts, tank riders. So it looks like it's a platoon of T-34s just rushing up here, trying to get into this area here to relieve their position here. But I might be in a superior firing position. So let's watch what happened. So our boy fired. Our boy Schlicker or Schickler. Yeah, Schicker. He fired his shot. He took his shot and he missed. What an asshole. How much did he miss by? Not that much. Went straight over. He went high. Sucks. But these things happen. Let's see if we can clip this guy eventually. So he's gonna start spraying back. So everything's fine here. We're setting up our bases of fire. We're getting ready to push forward. Everything is going well. Did we? No, we didn't. They didn't finish in their 30 seconds. They had 30 seconds to do it, and they couldn't. What a bunch of wastrels. So that's fine. Our boys are pushing forward here. They're not getting engaged. That's fine. We'll get them into the building, and we'll get these guys forward here, into this building here. So that's the plan for now, and I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm just going to give a couple of orders, and I'm going to go for a small break, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Um, so again, if you're enjoying this content, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments you want to make, or even suggestions, please leave them in the chat. I'm going to speed these guys up, get them into position a little bit faster. These guys are fine. This tank dude is fine. We'll put him. He's a little obscured by that tree. May not matter, but we'll give him a movement order anyways, just to get him out, get the tank commander out from behind the tree. We're gonna get you fast moving here. Get you out from behind that dust cloud. And we're gonna get you. I don't know if you're gonna be in much of a good position. We'll hunt you out there anyways and see what happens. These guys can chill at the back for now. Yeah, they're fine, so I think they're okay to get them up into position where they can actually he can actually talk to his boys. And that's all we're gonna do now. For now. I don't know how appropriate it is to move these guys up here. These guys can just chill here at the back. Now, do I want to get the tank commander up? That platoon commander. I do. By rights, he should be with his dudes. Dying with them. And that may be able to get a bit of crossfire going here or something, I don't know. So, off we go. Actually, you know what? By rights, this should be a hunt order. We want him to halt and engage. We don't want him to keep running. So, off we go. Next turn. What's going on? We have tank at Stanley. Everyone's moving, everyone's doing stuff. Okay, we've enemy reinforcements running up here, sprinting. Running into our MP42s, which is what I want them to do. So hopefully we can win this firefight here. This tank is rolling up here. Our tanks are not getting any more spots. That was a tank shell. I don't know who fired it. That's another tank shell. That might be one of our Panthers, actually. This guy's moving out. Just rolling. I think they're trying to charge their way up here. More tank spots over here. Or partial tentative contacts. Yeah, this is a full-blown enemy counterattack now. I'd say it's a company-sized tank force. What happened over here? So we had enemy infantry. Our boys got into this building here. And there's an enemy. Oh, look at that. It's a team. Maybe even a squad size element here. Running forward. They ran into our boys. Again, they have the SMGs. So these are actually dangerous to short range. And then one of our Panthers spots them and just starts wasting them, which is fine. And then our infantry engage and take this team out. So this is they're rushing forward here to try to reinforce their outposts, but they're too slow. I pushed into it too quickly. Now we have this dude here. Our tanks aren't in position to engage. This is unfortunate. It would have been better to keep them at range and engage from range. But it looks like maybe there's too much dust obscuration going on here. Plus, it could be unfavorable sightlines. Yeah. So if you can see here, this guy rolled for it. You can see the T-34 here, but our boy missed it. Schickler missed it. He doesn't see it. Might be the dust cloud. No, it's not. Dust cloud is not obscuring him. He just doesn't see it. Could have seen it. Should have seen it. But he was too interested in not seeing it. What a dick. The gunner could have seen it. They all should have seen it. But they didn't. Such is line of sight in combat mission and real life. You focus on the wrong area and you just don't see him coming. And then he moves into the defilade and we lose line of sight on him. These things happen. But we defeated a small enemy counterattack here. So it looks like, yeah, they got the reinforcements. They got their outpost line got hit, and then they're rushing everything forward. They have to hold this position, but it's too late. We're already in here. So now they're rushing everything forward here, trying to get to us first. And we won the race to, well, here. But now what they're doing is they're bullying their way down through here. And they're going to launch a major attack. They're going to try to come through here and bull their way across here and up here and into here, I would guess. They have plenty of dudes with SMGs, so at a close range, they're actually rather dangerous. So I have to hold this position as best I can. I need my tanks forward in order to try to engage them as they come out through this gap here. I don't know if I can get there in time to do so, but I could try to get them into a favorable position where they may be able to engage anything that's over here. And we'll just see is have to use Panzerschrecks to take out anything that gets closer here. Or Panzerfausts. We'll see what happens. This is exciting. Something is happening in combat mission. Okay, these guys need to move forward here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to push these guys up here and get them on hunt commands over here. We have this team here, and they're going to organize and face that direction. Oh, shoot. What happened to this dude? Did he run away or get clipped? I missed it. Idiot. Oh, well, these things happen. Or maybe they just lost line of sight on them because of all the dust clouds. These guys are happy, so that's all that really matters. Okay, these guys are fine. Don't know, maybe I should put... recombine the squad. Put them on the top floor. And keep them facing out here through here. These guys are fine. These guys are fine. Everyone's facing out through here. And these dudes are okay. I could put them on the top floor, but they have no windows looking at this direction here, which would be rather unfortunate. These guys will be fine. They'll just do their covering stuff. Yeah. Nothing else to be done about it. This fire team here. This is a scout element. They have an MG42. They don't have a Panzerfaust. I'm reluctant to push them out there on their own. But I do need to scout it. So, these guys get to push out, push out. I need to ideally get tanks here. I think if I can get 2 tanks here, then I have a good chance against whatever's coming over here. And I need to know if there's bad guys out here that can do anything to them. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright. Again, not much for this turn. These guys are chilling. This is the support element. It's the mortar section. We don't have a forward observer. I don't know if we even need one. Do we? I don't know. You can call it in. Use a radio so you can call them in. I think it's fine. Maybe get the platoon leader out. Do I care? I do. Ideally, actually, you know, I do kind of care a little bit, just a little bit though. Alright. Get you out, get you up into this building here. Putting a lot of eggs into that basket, but sure, it is what it is. Try to call artillery in, maybe, on this, the bridge, if I can get line of sight on it. Okay, we've got enemy tank here. Our tank spots it, and he lost line of sight on it. Great. Flipping wonderful. We regain contact with this dude here. He's just spraying away. Dust cleared enough. He's having a bad time of it. He's cowering, like the coward he is. Yeah, it looks like my tanks are giving up and aren't able to engage at the minute. They just can't get spots. Or I just can't get spots long enough to do anything about the bad guys. So this tank, what were you doing? You're racing around there. No, he gets the spot. And he does try to start engaging. He starts aiming, but he never actually gets to complete the engagement cycle. He loses the spot. So that's fine. It's unfortunate, but it's fine at the same time. We get these guys here, they're engaging out, and they're happy. This guy is unhappy with his circumstances. He starts cowering. because he's getting suppressed, and now we lose a spot in him because he's cowering. Should I bother keeping the engagement going? No, probably not. But we're running short in time now. These guys are already making it up here. I don't have time to waste. I have to be more aggressive with my tanks. Damn it. Okay. Do you have a Panzerfaust? No, you do not. Do you have a Panzerfaust? No, you do not. Where the fuck are the Panzerfausts? Fuck it. I have to do this. Be brave. YOLO. Your way out here, dude. Mr. Man. It's all on you. You have to do it. You have to do it. There's no two ways about it. You have to engage. You have to start the engagement under unfavorable circumstances. And you have to move as well to support. So we'll move you out here. Fast, move you up here. And out through here. Get you out there. Hopefully that'll work. Probably won't, but we'll see. You are fine. Push you forward a little bit further. You might be able to get a spot on something and start engaging. And you need to start fucking spotting something, buddy, because you're not doing me shit. You're not doing any good where you are. And you still have. Okay, where can you call artillery on? Over there. Are you on the top floor yet? You are. So I can't call mortars in on a 6-minute timer. Let's try to defeat. No mortars. Okay, there's too many people in this one building, so I'm gonna get you back into your SPW. And off we go again. Taking absurd risks, but that's what you have to do when you're at a material deficit. That moves fast. Got the spot. Who sees it? Infantry do. Woof, what the oh no, that was okay, that was a jeep. Okay, that was a hostile jeep. A tank spotted it and clapped it. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. Whew. Got scared there for a second. What's this? Tank crew from this bailed out tank here. Okay, that's fine. Enemy armor have gotten through here. They're fast. They're so fast. Okay, what happened? This guy got moving. Oh, did they try to? They did. They tried to snipe some of the dudes off the back of the thing. Watch the tracers coming in. Did they? Yeah. Or at least maybe they overshot. Not sure. Or maybe they're shooting this guy and the tracers just happened to. Oh, they did, you know. They're shooting at this dude. And the rounds happened to go over his head and straight at these lads here. Interesting. Very good. Okay. Then what happened? This guy was chilling out here. That's the officer dude, isn't it? No, it's a different team altogether. Interesting. Okay, so the officer dude managed to make it in here. Then he took a HE round to the face, did he? Was it HE round? It was. Turn 9 to the 8. Very good. Okay. So we know they're coming through here. They're coming up this bridge now. Great. Flipping wonderful. We're in position now. We can kind of try and halt them. I need to push. We need to push a little bit further. Take a little bit more of a risk. And who knows, it might even work out. Have to be aggressive with the German text. That's too slow. Oh, man. But we are where we are now. So just have to accept that and move on. You guys need to start moving. Need to beef up this area here. You do have a Panzerfaust. Yeah, Panzerfaust 50. You have the binos. I think we're okay. Yeah, this team has rebuilt itself, so that's fine. They're in a pretty decent position. They have a couple of Panzerfausts, Panzerfaust 50 and Panzerfaust 30k. So I think we're pretty okay now. This guy needs to move up, provide a limited amount of security nearby. The tanks just on the flank, just to make sure nobody can sneak up on them. Okay. It's like this weird mix of caution and aggression. So he's twisting his turret over because he got to spawn something. We guessed on this thing. Who sees it? The tank does, but we don't engage in time. So it looks like the tank's there he is again. Who sees him? Our boys there. They're going to light him up now in a second. Yeah. I actually survived it. Jesus Christ. This is going to be a dirty fight. Enemy armor coming up here. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a dirty close range knife fight. Enemy armor already coming up here. This is, we need to push for Jesus. How do I let it get this? How do I let it default this bad? Okay, interesting. I should have pushed forward faster. I need to take this building. I need to fight from the church. These guys are getting clipped. There's the beret dude. The commander of some kind. So these guys are lighting them up. Long may that continue. This guy doesn't see shit. So we need to move you forward fast. Get you up here in a position where you can start engaging. You need to move forward here a little bit more so you can see a little bit further into defilade. We have bad guys coming. Do you have a Panzerfaust or can you grab Panzerfaust? No, you cannot. You. No, I cannot. I think I already distributed all my Panzerfausts. These guys need to open up. Got you forward here. Put you here. And that way we will hopefully be able to do terrible things. With a teeny tiny little bit of luck. And who knows, I might even get to go home. Alright. Nothing much to be done about it. End turn. Should have called the artillery mortars in the village, but it's too late for that now. Tank. Spotted. Oh, he's gonna engage! He's killing the infantry. He's shooting the tanks, the dude in the back. Oh, no. Scout leader got clipped. Tanks are engaging, tanks are engaging. Okay, the bounce shot. Or else they missed. But they're engaging, got a kill. Good. Good, we're killing this thing. Excellent. We get more shots in. Ooh. Yeah, we're getting hits. Okay. Okay. Yeah! Okay, we're doing okay now. Okay, we bloody this counter attack here. Took one casualty from something. Looks like a T-34 tried to fire on it. We're taking more casualties now. This fire team is getting lit up, sadly. I pushed them too forward too aggressively. And the boys in the back here are just mowing them down. Look at that. All three of them with their SMGs up, spraying away. Yeah, these are Jeeps. Then these Jeeps. I think they are anyways. Oh, that was nasty. That could have been. Oh yeah, these are the scout cars. Very good. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Took 3 casualties, I think. So what happened here? This is being lit up by this team here. They tried to reverse. SPW caught up with it and just lit it up. That's fine. Alright. What happened here? So these guys got shot at by the Panthers, started using the coax or their bow gun. They started shooting at it, they missed in the first shot. He fired. Oh no, they got the hit. Brilliant, well done. They're lighting these guys up. Brilliant. Excellent, well done there. That went well for me. How did this guy get clipped? Is he just, was it a landmine? Was it a mortar round? An anomalous explosion. Interesting. Could be mortars. We defeated this counterattack anyways, that's fine. Yeah, like I said, the SPW engaged and just lit up the survivors in here. Life is good. Then these guys are rushing forward, but I was too slow moving them up. I shouldn't have maybe left them over. Yeah. And then this happens. These boys get the spot. They engage, and then they open up the SMGs and just light them up. SMG is very dangerous close range, and this is close range. This is the range they're brilliant at because they're spraying. They run through ammunition extremely quickly, but when it works, yeah, it works really well. This tank came out here. Right here. And then boom. That. That was very fast target acquisition. Turned over. Confirmed it, and then boomed. Very good. So this is something actually that's interesting, right? So he gets shot at a little bit, he's fine. But then he identifies the tank. He thinks, okay, there's a tank-shaped object there. So he starts rotating the turret towards it, even though he hasn't identified it. He thinks, okay, there's a hostile tank here over in this location. We're going to rotate it and get ready to engage. He does, and then he gets the spot and he fires instantly as soon as he acquires it and identifies it as a hostile. So that's what happened there. And it was a flanking hit on the turret. So now they're gunning down the survivors. They're running away. So now this is both good and bad. We've defeated the initial attack. However, there are enemy survivors now that need to be mopped up before we can really properly push through. Now, actually, I don't need to hold this area. Not really. I just need to take it. This MG42 gunner is probably going to buy it. Unless a miracle occurs. Unless these guys run out of ammunition. The MG42 team is dead. So I'm not sure what the best way to approach it. Well, this tank might engage him actually. Because he can't see them. So he probably will, unless he sees something of a higher priority over here. Which he might. There might be more tanks, enemy armor coming. So we'll see what happens there. So in the interim, I guess this SPW can move up. Sure, we'll put him out here, and who knows, maybe get him. We'll give him a hunt command up here. Try to get him there. See if he can't support, even just a little bit. I don't want to risk the platoon leader. We'll do the same thing with this dude here. Put him out here and up here, like so. Do I need to be overly concerned anymore? Yeah, we want to make sure, see if we can catch anything that comes up here. Again, I'm slightly concentrated, but you know what? That's fine. Just play on. MG42 gunner bought it. Kind of expected, but these things happen. Okay, my tank, my Panther sees that team. Kill them all. But not before they killed all but one off that initial team. More enemy mortars coming in. So that's fine. But we've really cut that initial enemy counterattack down. So that's pretty good. Caused significantly more casualties than I lost. That is a big explosion. Sounds like an ammo rack detonation. Still enemy vehicle there. Possibly another Jeep. I don't know. I think we're in good shape. This team is here providing flank security. But sadly they only have oh no, he has the MG42. That's fine. Where's the leader? You're here, you're dead. So you can see skull and crossbones, or you would be able to see it. Skull and crossbones right there. That means he's a fatality. I think we're doing okay right now. Need to start pushing forward now. That's unfortunate this guy got cut to pieces, but these things happen in war. We're gonna have to move up here and start casualty collection. Leave these guys up here as well. No point in leaving them out there. We've already defeated the enemy counterattack and our SPWs are moving forward to provide base of fire so we can hunt these guys forward. Take these buildings. Clear them out. Make sure there's no bad guys left in them. These guys can chill up here as base of fire. No good. You need to move up as well. Leave the tanks there to support. Move up here. Casualty collect your buddies. You are fine. You are fine. You're just feeling bad about yourself right now. But that's fine. I think we're doing good. Yeah, I think we're doing great. So, will I leave these here? It could, yeah. I think that mortar coming down here is indicative that the FO was lost and they're just calling down fire missions. They can't change them or something like that. I don't know. Give a few turns to casualty collect, mop up this village here, and then we can worry about. Yeah, there's mortars there. So they have another FO alive somewhere. They're readjusting the mortars. So that's okay. I hope. Yeah, that's my guys shooting stuff up. Ooh. Okay, did something there. SMG gunners dangerous, and I'll show you it now in a couple of minutes. You see, get a spot here. These guys do. It's that one officer this whole time. Ammunition expenditure is pretty okay. Okay. Any mortar there on our old position. Okay. I want to see what happened here. There's a second jeep. That's what happened here. Well, he moved up. He rushed forward. There's the other jeep. Turn off trees. They stood up. And this guy, the MG42, he just starts spraying here. And he's gunning them down. But he's not particularly accurate. But it's actually two SPWs engaging. So, what you can see here, here's the problem, right? He has a gun shield, right? But, from these guys' perspective, he's very exposed. His head is poking out above it. They're standing too tall in here. Like, by rights, his eyeballs should be only looking out over the gun here. And he should be protected behind the gun shield, but he's standing too high. There is a mod you can get, which changes the W to use a crouch position. You see here, his face has melded into the gun, but he uses a crouch thing, and he's a lot harder, more difficult to hit. Yeah, so they should be further back than he is, but risk, reward, and it worked out this time around. These guys here are gunning these guys down, so we need to casualty collect here. Oh no, these are the enemy casualties. Okay, that's fine. So we need to start our casualty collection here, which is what these guys are doing. These guys are moving forward and infesting these buildings here. And we're going to clear this rest of this village out and then continue our push. Get the tanks on Overwatch and send a scout team down through here. Get to the next phase line. I think it's going quite well right now. Schwimwagen, where are you? You can you? You can. Might be able to get you across here. Then YOLO you up around here. You'll be in a lot of defilade. There's another village there. Yeah, I'll just have to go straight up through here. He did a little straight up the middle. We'll see what happens. These guys can do the casualty collection and we will be good. There's no point pushing you into the building here because there's already two there. You guys are going to go here. Put you on command over there. Actually, yeah, be grand. Yeah, be grand. Nothing bad's gonna happen. You get to hunt forward a little bit more, get you up there. And you're fine. We'll get you turned out, actually. You can stay turned in for now. So you're more immediate risk. Your guys are fine there, because we did good. We just need to mop up, clear a path through this area. Any mortars coming in? They're bombing this area here. Oh, casualty. They're shooting. Who sees him? A tank does. Come on, clip him. Go on. You know you want to. Boom. Oh, yeah. Clip him harder. Yeah, there he goes. Alright, got spots and enemy infantry in here in this building. More enemy infantry down here. That's fine. Yeah, this is the mopping up phase in this area. Gotta get ready to get everything moving though. Who's that? Poor tank commander. So that's the tank platoon leader probably. He's just running to catch up with his command, which has already been wiped out. Poor guy. Alright, you guys are moving up there. You're in position. We need to get the Zug commander up with his boys. Okay, so what happened here? Just want to make sure nothing mortars are landing. These guys halted the movement. Why did they halt the movement again? Oh, this guy here. Who are you? Oh, you're just an asshole. Oh, you have an LMG. Okay, that's fine. So you need to be made disappear. So that's fine. I think this tank should be able to do it. Who else can see you? You can. You're in the church. You'll be able to start engaging eventually, I'm sure. You target? You can target light there. So we'll just shoot it for a little bit, and I'm sure things will get better. Get you guys into this building. Fast move, you get in there fast. And everything will be glorious. Get the Zug moving up here. Back with your boys. And yeah, you're the... We're going to assume you're the Zug for this squad here. So we're going to put... You're the SPW for this squad here. So we're going to put you up, get ready to collect your boys. We're going to have to start thinking about getting everything moving now again down through here. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing. You're the weapons platoon leader. Oh yeah, I forgot I have these two things. So these are the Sturmschützenpanzer. I don't know what the heck they are, but there's something anyways. They have big big booms in the front. So that's fine. They have 75mm guns, which is from the Panzer IV Airlie. This guy's 75, the long 75. And they fire the same ammunition, except one is short and one is long. So this is from the either the Panzer III or Panzer IV Airlie, from like the early 1940s, or from like the start of the war, or end of the start of the war. Yeah. So you need to go and catch up with your boys over here. Everyone else is getting ready to keep pushing. You are going to start your casualty collection now. Get your friends back up, and you are going to be happy. Pretend you're happy. Off we go again. If you're enjoying this, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or anything, please feel free to chat. I enjoy it. So please leave comments and say things in the live stream chat. The live chat, I should say. Just skip forward a little bit. Okay, not much happened there. Except maybe clapping the platoon leader, the tank platoon leader. So what happened to you? You were there, you fired a couple of shots off, this tank started rotating on you, and then... What? Oh, you fired at the building. No idea if you did anything to your man. But, yeah. He's probably feeling sorry for, he even got out of bed this morning. Poor guy. So we're kind of winning that fight there. What happened over here? So, this is the tank platoon commander. These guys all have pistols. I can't tell which is the actual tank HQ dude, leader with the HQ. But for some reason, one of my tanks decided these three dudes with pistols, they need to be get got. Oh, I missed. So they kept on going. Interesting. Okay. I'm not going to complain. No siree, Bob. Alright. So we're winning this fight here, obviously. Because, you know, I'm in charge. Can this guy shoot up this building? No, he cannot. We're doing our casualty collection now. They're working on them. There's two of them still there. You're providing security. And we're okay. You're fine. Have you rejoin your element? You're fine. Let's risk it again. Out, out, in, up. There you go. You can just chill there. And everyone is probably going to be fine. May as well get these elements catching up here. We'll just push them up this direction here. Get them over there. That's them. You're not doing anyone any good, so you can mount up there with your Vic. And off we go again. Oh, what happened there? Hostile vehicle just took around. That's fine. Nothing I know what happened there. Okay. Probably winning the firefight here, so we'll just clear target here. These guys are fine. He's fine. These guys are still working on collecting casualties. May as well get this guy out here. Get him involved. Get him rejoined with the rest of his squad. And that's it for now. Yeah, that's it for now. And you're back. Excellent. So you have to mount it up. They have mounted up, so you get to go catch up with our boys. We're gonna push you out here. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna YOLO your way down here. Gonna put you over there. Who knows, you might even survive the journey. We'll see what happens. Oh no, took casualty. What happened? Mortar. Oh, it's the MG42 gonna get clipped. Great. Freaking wonderful. Okay, enemy infantry here. Who are you? Just a lowly tank of his hands. He's just had enough. He's running away to his mother. And a tank sees him. A tank sees him and a tank is aiming at him. Let's see what happens. Alright, you're down there. Everything's good. We've got a casualty there. Sad face. These guys are collecting their casualties. Brilliant. Yeah, life is good. Do your bit. And these tanks are okay. Should I get the other tanks? No. Keep them dispersed. Keep them watching over there. It's fine. It's fine. This is the boring part. There's only this is the casualty collection mopping up phase. Have to do it sequentially and properly and all that good stuff. Taking a handful of casualties. Not many actually. I've only taken a handful. Absolutely crushed this counterattack. I don't even know if the Russians have any armor left. They have ATGs around, at least one. He's somehow still alive. collecting casualties. You're still collecting casualties. You've stopped collecting casualties for some gosh darn reason. You need to work on that. You're collecting casualties. You're fine. I don't think there's a survivor there anymore. I really don't. Gonna move you forward, get you into this building up here. Go to the second floor, you can observe a little bit better. And we're gonna end the turn again. Oh, enemy armor. Enemy armor contact. Oh. Oh yeah. You got a hit that time. Sucks to be you. Okay, we have an armor contact there. Who sees him? You do. And you think there's an armor. Oh, yeah. Another enemy armor counterattack coming in. You see him? Or will you engage? You will not. Will you see this one? Will you engage? Shit. Okay, we've got contacts here. Ah, box. Fuck. Maybe they shot him back. Hope so. Did they? Yeah. They did. MP40 gunner. Smoked him. Okay, so what do we spot over here? Enemy armor. More tank riders. And they're pushing over in this direction. Maybe they're trying to do a second wave to hook around to try to come to the same area again. Pity did engage. My tanks didn't engage, but it might be positive. Can I turn my sound up a bit? Hi, Storm Commando. The game sound, I'm going to assume. Yeah. Just a sec now. Need to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Let me know if that's better or worse. As I am not sure. Just a sec now. Need to make sure mic and game. Oh, that's awkward. See what I can do about my mic is maxed out actually, which is rather unfortunate. Tell me if my mic is better. I've had problems boosting that, which is rather annoying. Mic and game. Oh, that's awkward. I think it's okay on my end, but then my headset can be awful loud. I don't know. I don't know what's the best way to do that is. I've increased the volume on the game, but I don't know if that'll drown me out when the shooting starts. Let's give it a second. I've moved the thing up, got some background noise. Alright, we'll see what happens. There's like a 30 seconds or so stream delay. I've increased the volume on the game, but I don't know if that'll drown me out when the shooting starts. Let's give it a second. The game audio is quiet, alright, I noticed on the game. Compared to me, I'll give another volume boost to the game audio. Let me know if it's too loud. Like, combat mission is very hard to balance properly on the stream, I find. It's either too loud or too quiet a lot of the time. Sorry to say. I hope this will be better. I think I just have to speak louder. which is part of the problem. Okay, you shot there. That's fine. You clipped that dude. Excellent. Well done. That is the tank platoon commander. Okay, and then we had enemy armor coming up that way. Now I want to see what happened to this poor guy here. My Schwimmwagen. He was just sprinting down here, and then he comes across a dude in SMG. MP40 dude got out, started spraying. They're all spraying at each other. Oh, it's an LMG gunner. Holy crap. And he's spraying away. He's firing one shot at a time. He's not going full auto. He's just firing one or two shots at a time. That might be a bug. Give me similar looks. And this guy's just going whole ham on him and eventually eclipse him. We got lucky. Yeah, there's sometimes a thing where they won't fire enough rounds. They only fire like a single shot rather than burst fired. That was a problem with, I believe, the BAR, who was, or else it was the British weapon system. What was it called again? The Brand gun. They'd go single shot instead of burst fire. This guy here is doing single shots. So I might have a similar problem as the Bren gunner in Battle for Normandy. Oh no, he was burst firing. He was burst firing. Watch him here. Yeah, he fired a single burst there. Single shot. And then my MP40 gunner just mag dumped on him. And won the fight. Won the gunfight. Good for him. Okay, yeah, I think this is going okay for now. These guys aren't buddy aiding. What the? You have one job, lads. One frickin' job. Why aren't you doing it? Oh, this dude is all the way back here, isn't he? He's the guy we left behind. Yeah, there he is. So it's the MP40 gunner. The MG42 gunner we need to buddy aid. So he looks like he's in a slightly different action square. So put him over here. Get these guys looking back this way. They're just not in the same action square. That's what that problem is. Okay. These guys are looking good, looking sharp. Put these guys on a hunt over here, actually. And we're good, are we? Wow. Okay, there's tank gunner, or tank crewman. There's a dead dude there. Okay, so there's like at least one other dude. You can see it's spread out. So, yeah, he's probably somewhere over here. Because you can see it goes between. So it's in a line. So there's another dude somewhere around here. So that's what's going on there. I think we're good. I think we're in good shape. We're consolidating here. We've collected our casualties here. This team can run over here. Run over here. Run over here. Hunt over here. And then hunt their way over there. To victory. And sure, we'll put these guys up on the second floor here. Just to allow them to see more stuff. These guys are no longer useful here, so we're going to get them into their half track. This tank is... We need you to open up. And we need you opened up, so that's fine. Need you opened up. Your flank is clear, so we need you opened up. And you're opened up. So good. If we get any more spots, we can start engaging enemy armor more aggressively. Hopefully we'll be able to defeat this new counterattack that's coming in. There's only 3 tanks to my 4. It looks like, so that should be fine. We'll see where this counterattack shapes up. Is it another counterattack or are they moving into a different position? I don't know. Okay, he's getting shot at again. Gosh darn it. Oh my god. It's like a dude over here. Who knows, maybe they'll be able to clip him. He's reversing now. He's reversing to cover. Not much else happening at the minute. Oh, you took a hit. Your tracks got messed up. Something shot at you. Was it an ATG or was it a tank? Water hit there. Secondaries there. Oh, it's a tank. Oh, this is going to hit. Oh, there's no way this is going to miss. Oh, it's on target. It's on target. Hopefully the frontal armor will shrug it off. This is dangerous. You got the spot? You did, so you're going to engage now. What is it? It's T-34... T-34, 85. Oh, look at that. He snuck out and he got his shot off. Okay, that was his second shot. So he's there, just minding his own darn business. And he took a hit right in the track here. Okay, so he's rotating his track, it's heavily damaged. He's gonna have a hard time keeping pace with the rest of the formation. So he got 2 shots off before he was identified. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Okay. So what happened over here? You were YOLOing your way down here, just like you were earlier on, when all of a sudden this dude opened up on you. No, somebody else opened up on you. Maybe it was this guy all along. Yeah, just a rifleman, just pinging away, plinking away. So then the dudes in the back just stood up and started spraying, hoping for the best. Then enemy armor started engaging, and they got the first hits in. Oh lordy. Okay, I think it's time for another save because I've been playing for, gosh, how long have I been playing for? I've been playing for 2 hours. What the fuck? Okay, well, okay. Save this. That's interesting. That is interesting. Let's see if that save completes anytime soon. Come on, save complete. Who was who in World War II? Who was who in World War II? That's a good question. Mr. I'm not even sure. You do have a W. I don't know what your icon is saying. I don't know who you are, buddy. Go to channel. Who was who in World War II? Oh, you're an actual person. Wow. I thought who was who in World War II was a question. You're just smiling away. Hello and welcome to my channel. Um, yeah, so we'll see what happens. Oh, hello, Booty. Welcome. So we have that T-34, I think it's the 85 variant, is firing at this Panther. He got the first shots in, and he did a terrible amount of damage to the tracks, which is rather unfortunate. But we'll see what happens. Alrighty. Not much to do for this right now. We just have to let the engagement play out. If they need to, I guess they can pop smoke, but I'd really prefer if they engaged. These guys are fighting. This tank is engaging at any rate. This tank knows there's bad things happening over there. Who knows? These boys might be able to get into the engagement soon. We could try pushing them forward up to this cliff edge here. Oh no, the trees are in the way there. That's what that problem is. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Whether this shell penetrates or not. Here's open. T-34-85. Yeah, with the 80. Oh, did he hit? No, it bounced. He bounced it straight up in the air. Then both my tanks got the spot, and they start engaging any second. Hit. 2 hits. Brilliant. I think it's T-34-85. Yeah, pretty sure it is. And they re-engage. 1 hit, 1 miss. And it looks like they got the dismount. Looks like they won that firefight. 1 tank badly damaged for destruction. Okay, well done. Now there's another tank platoon out there, another with tank Santi or dismounted tank riders on the back. We'll see what happens. Is this a new contact or is that an old contact? I don't know. We'll see. I need to. Okay, so this guy tried to push across on his own. It did not go well, which is rather unfortunate. That's fine. These things happen. These guys are not liking their current circumstances. They pushed forward here, but they didn't continue their movement, which is, what these things happen, These guys are facing the wrong direction. So we'll put you out there. This tank, it can move. It just can't move very well, which is unfortunate. This guy needs to move forward a little bit. He's pointing the right direction. You can see where there's the tank. That was the shell that it hit. It bounced it. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Maybe. These things happen. These things happen. It would be, now that we've determined there's still enemy infantry around here, it'd be inappropriate to send just a lightly armored vehicle across the bridge first. It may be more appropriate to try to send the rifle platoon. So I might try that. These guys have, oh yeah, they've done their casualty collection. So we'll mount you up in this half track here. Get you up here. Here, and here. And we'll think about getting you out then. And we need to get this team moving. Up here. We'll get you down here, like so. And we'll start crossing the river here. It may be worth putting infantry in here. Maybe, potentially, possibly. We'll do it. And then we can try to force a crossing across here, defeat whatever dudes are here, survivors. I don't need to hold this area, which is what is important. All these objectives, they're just touch objectives, so it's not important to hold them. I just have to get my way across, pull my way through them. So that's what I'm going to do. Up here, and sure, we'll put you here. And we're going to do the same with you. Put you up here and up here. What are you saying? I think that little buggy looks something higher and hauling a Ibiza, yeah. It does look like it is a boat. It is a little boat. A boat car. It has the aquatic hull, the amphibious hull, and a little propeller at the back for swimming. Yeah. So again, we just have to take the turns. Let things play out as we maneuver. Oh, still shooting at that dude. There are tanks out there you can be shooting at. Get the spot on this guy. They're engaging. They killed him. Brilliant. Who was he? Was he? Oh yeah, it's just a tank. That's the survivor tank crew maybe. So that's fine. Yeah, nothing else to note. Alright, these two tanks are useless right now, functionally useless. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, turn them in. We're gonna just YOLO them out here, down here, this way. So the tank commander won't be looking out. He'll just YOLO up here. We'll get him up here like this. And to force a bridge crossing. Again, force this guy out here, down here, down across. Sure, he can be the lead element here. Down through here. Can I? Oh, sure, he probably won't make it before then. This will be fine. So that's what we're gonna do. Need these two guys here on Overwatch. This is the unsexy part of it. Okay. Spent a lot of time clearing out through here. We've spent about half an hour now of game time in here. Just clearing out this village and engaging enemy counterattacks. So I've destroyed a total of 4 T-34s. There's at least another platoon of T-34s out there somewhere. Yeah, I know. I'm sure it'll be fine. I've got most of my tanks are moving through where the infantry have secured, so it should be okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nothing happens of note there. My tanks are just engaging the lowly infantry, firing HE at them. Killed another one. So that's the last of the tank platoon commanders, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. This turn ended fairly well. Get these guys out. They can go and infest this building here. This tank is here. This tank is here. This tank can fast move. We'll put you out here. And then we'll see what happens. Gotta move a bit faster. Gotta keep the tempo up. We've spent a lot of time just clearing this area. Too much time. A quarter of the allotted time is being spent here. Thanks so much, Booty. Have a good one. So, just gotta keep moving. Okay, this tank has made it across, made it down here. So we're gonna start getting him across the this of the river or the stream, across the bridge. These guys are moving up. They're gonna do their security thing from here. So I think it'll be fine. These guys need to mount up in their half track. Need to get everyone mounted, everyone moving. You guys are mounted, you're mounted, so let's get everyone moving. No point in chilling someplace that isn't winning the fight, or where we are not achieving our objectives. There's no need to be there. Alright, and I think that is okay for now. Get these guys moving as well. That should be fine. Yeah. Okay. Get you opened up because you're not moving any further than you already have. Need to get the spotting ability going, get stuff across the river. Let the infantry take this building and provide flank security for the tanks for the crossing. There. Somebody sees that. Tank sees him. He's going to light him for a moment. Another spot in here. Swim wagon. It's just an asshole up there. Just whatever. Just tank. Oh, he's just doing a pistol. That's fine. Tank is firing at enemy infantry that they've spotted there. Some dude is just running for his life. Not really a threat, but he does have an SMG. To clip someone there. And then surviving tank crew member there. Somebody's probably going to clip him in a minute. Okay, I think we've set the circumstances up where we can perform a successful crossing of this bridge. Lots of Overwatch. Mr. Man tank gets to cross the river first. Put him up here. Then Mr. Man here gets to cross the river next. Put him there. Then our Schwimmwagen gets to wait 30 seconds. And then he gets to start his crossing here. And when he does, he'll put him over here. And after that, we get the infantry crossing in their SPWs. Continuing on. Enemy mortars coming in here. Yeah, I was right. This is a hidden objective here. So we got 100 points for crossing that. Brilliant. And it looks like there's another one here as well, but it might be the one touch objective. Yeah, it is. 0.0714. Yeah, got 100 points there for crossing the river here. This is a hidden objective. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Got the spot on the infant rifleman here. Coaxed. Now, I just want to double check and make sure that whatever came in here was in fact indirect fire rather than direct fire. Yeah, that's indirect fire. Good. Excellent. Well done. Everything is going to plan. Okay. Alright, you cancel the movement over because you got the spot on the enemy infantry. So now you get to fast move across here. On the road. On the road. Next up, we can get our SPWs across. I'm not going to send the platoon commander first. He gets to go second. Put you there. You can chill there at the back. Where's our SPW? There's our SPW. So you get to go here. And you get to cross. And you get to hunt, I guess, over here. God help us. No, don't get to hunt there, actually. That's stupid. Got fast movie over here. Fast movie there. And that should be fine. One would hope. Okay. On we go. Everything is fine. Everything's good. Nothing to note is happening this turn. Brilliant. Excellent. Enemy mortars are landing in our rear. We don't care about them. That's fine. Okay. Cross the river. We ignored the guy here because he's not an objective. We're not taking territory. We're advancing. We're scouting. Now, If they're an ATG here, it would have engaged this already. It hasn't, therefore we're going to assume it isn't. There isn't one there, so I'm just going to YOLO these guys up into this corner here and get to this phase line here. Because that's what scouts do. I'll get you up here. Tanks will be overwatching from here. You get to open up as well. And all our boys are moving out, moving forward. Just the way God intended. And you get to move out as well. Catch up. Put you over here. How much longer should I leave these boys in the back? I think you're stuck. Hang on, briefing. What does it say? Do I have to exit my troops off the map? No, I don't think I do. No, I don't have to exit. There is no exit on I don't think. No, there is no exit on this. I don't have to exit the map. So I can leave that in position. Let him observe. He needs to turn out and be less of a coward. You need to turn out and be less of a coward. I need this tank moving. Can't leave it in Overwatch for too long. So we need to push forward. Always be pushing forward. You need to move up here. And we will be good. We need to be more aggressive now. If you have any questions or anything like that, or anything you want to say in chat, please do so. Don't be afraid to like and subscribe. I like the content. I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah. Oh, got a spot, an enemy. He hasn't shot at anyone yet. I don't know why. Maybe he's just running away. I don't think anyone's shooting. There he is. What is he? Oh, he's just a tank. Tank dude. Tank dude. Enemy mortars are landing along here. That means we have to get these guys moving. Sadly. But that's fine. They're targeting this tank probably. It looks like we've got this touch objective. Then we dismount this team because they're here. And sure, we'll get them moving up through here, get them looking and seeing if they can see anything. Determine, do we want to go this way or this way? I think we might want to go to this way. There is the other tank platoon that is somewhere up there. They might be in the vicinity. I'd say there. I'd say they've pushed into this area here, and they've set up security in here. Maybe along here. No, we would have spotted them if they'd moved out here. So they're set up in this sector here. Maybe I can move around them, push up this way. Might try to do it. Come around behind them. I think that's rational. I think it's reasonable thing to do. But I've also been streaming now for 2.5 hours, and my voice is giving out. So I think I'm going to give it up for the evening. And I might play again soon, maybe even tomorrow. See how I feel. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments to make, please leave them, or any suggestions or anything. That'd be great. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good evening. Good luck.